Hi, this is LeJune with LeJune Singleton LLC, Wellness, Nutrition, and Fitness. Today's topic is creativity and wellness. I would like to introduce the owner, creative director of Uniquely.
Yep. Ain't nothing to it.
Hi, this is LeJune with LeJune Singleton LLC, Wellness, Nutrition, and Fitness. Today's topic is creativity and wellness. I would like to introduce the owner and creative director of Uniquely Naomi, Naomi M. Cook. Thank you for joining me, Naomi.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Naomi, could you tell the listeners who Naomi M. Cook is?
All right. So, hello, everyone. My name is Naomi McKee Cook. There's the M part. And I I was born in Canada. I'm of West Indian descent. My mom is from Grenada. My father's from Haiti. I think that makes a perfect mix. I love creating and DIY projects. I love helping people, and that's just a little bit about me.
So, how was Uniquely Naming created?
Um, I would say that Uniquely Name Me was created after years of doing, I would say, different DIY projects. I was inspired from YouTube. After I watched enough YouTube, I figured to myself, I'm going to go ahead and try this. And I was pretty successful at selling, handmade cards or doing different gifts and different creative things for other people, and they were willing to pay for them. So I said, okay, let's go ahead and come up with Uniquely Name Me, which started in 2018 officially. I'm currently on Etsy, but it's just a way of giving my creations and sharing them with the world, I would say.
Okay, and you mentioned DIY for people who may not know. What does that stand for?
So that is do it yourself.
Okay.
So after watching enough YouTube, that's a world of videos on there. But after watching many videos, I would say I've gotten the notion, instead of paying for it, let me try to do it myself. So there's DIY.
Okay. When creating your products, what is your thought process behind your creations?
My thought process behind my creations is, I would say, trying to create something no one has seen before, or something that's unique in a design where no one else would have it. And I would probably say always trying to push the limits or use bright colors or mix things that don't necessarily go together, because I want that unique factor. So normally if I'm making something, sometimes I'm only making one of that thing. I don't make multiples. So it's just really focusing on just having something different, I would say.
Okay, and what are some of the products that you create?
Oh wow. So I started out, I would say, with handmade greeting cards in about 2014. And then along the way, I have learned how to make waist beads. I've made hair and lock charms. I've made wire wrapped rings. I've done Ankara print bow ties
Hmm,
for ladies' collared shirts. Currently, I'm in the process of making some face masks that would have a pocket for you to put your own filter in, bracelets. I've done custom gift baskets before. I do hand painted earrings. I've made diaper cakes in the past. Um, yeah, so I'm always up for a new challenge or trying something new.
Okay, and you've mentioned that you've also done events in the past. Is that for weddings, baby showers? What type of events?
Okay, so in the past, it's been baby showers, birthday parties, and weddings. So any stage of the process from planning to actually day of coordination, I've been able to do that within the past few years. So I've really been into weddings, mainly pretty much a wedding each year almost since I would say maybe like 2015. So I've always had like a wedding, at least one wedding each year. So. Mhm.
So, how do your past clients or current clients find you for events?
They will find me sort of by word of mouth, or I do have a Facebook page. I do have an email address. I have an Instagram account. But mainly it's been word of mouth. Pretty soon I'll have a website up that will display all of my services that are available. But all of my working on events have been by word of mouth, or someone has mentioned, I have this person, you might want to talk to her. So that's kind of how I've gotten a chance to meet people and help people.
Okay. And who do you design your products for? What is their target population, or do you make your products for everyone?
Currently, I would say I design my products for everything is kind of girly, I would say, or women. But I design it for anyone who wants to wear something unique or be different, be bold, be beautiful, be different, be you. Um, so I really design it for everyone. I design gifts. I can, when it comes to making gift baskets, or I would say diaper cakes, I can also customize gifts. If you say you have this for a person and this is what they like, or this is their colors, I can try to come up with something that would be for that person too. I kind of like that, coming up with, learning about the gift recipient and coming up with something unique and nice for them.
Okay. And as a millennial, how do you see health and wellness when it comes to being creative?
I think as being one of the last of the millennials, I would say creativity is important to wellness. Whether that's making stuff, whether that is dancing, whether that is reading a book, whether it's writing a blog, whether it's something that is going to give you an extra outlet. You need to push. Sometimes you need to push that negative energy. There's so much going on in the world that you need to drive that extraness into something else. So push it, I would say, into creating your arts and crafts. If that's painting, if that's dancing, if that is doing yoga, if it's writing your blog, if it's cooking in the kitchen, if it's baking, push that negative energy somewhere else. So I feel like creativity is very helpful in your wellness.
Okay. So, how do you feel your creativity ties into wellness for you?
I think I think it ties in because it allows me a moment to kind of focus on, I would say, something else. There's so much. Sometimes I'm sorry, I don't watch the news because I find it depressing. So I may go in there, or I get a wild idea. Oh, let me try this. So I think it's helpful to drive that, I would say, maybe the negativity that you hear in the media, or it just gives me a moment to center and focus on something else, or creating something beautiful, I would say. Something that someone else is going to wear and they're going to feel great wearing it. So I feel like that's what helps.
Okay. And during COVID-19,
Mhm,
for people who don't know that
mhm,
you and I both
mhm,
have had it and have
mhm,
recovered from it very successful. For
mhm.
you, how did going through that time help you to, push through and be creative?
Wow. I would say it definitely gave me a moment to sit still. COVID-19 is definitely not anything to play with. It is very serious, but it allowed me time in a way for my body to rest, and I was forced to sit still. So
Hmm.
that allowed me to, ooh, I'm going to knock out these hair charms, or ooh, I'm going to knock out this project. And sometimes I have so much in my mind that I want to get done. It allowed me time to do certain things, to work on rings, or to work on the hair charms, or to come up with new ideas for what pattern bow I wanted to do next, or how I'm going to do these face masks, or which greeting card line do I want to, what do I want to come up with next. So it forced me to really think about what I want to do, and start doing it.
That definitely makes sense because, the news definitely has scared people with the deaths of
Mhm.
COVID-19, but you never hear the success stories. And if you do, it's typically celebrities. It's not everyday people that
Mhm.
are talked about that, okay, well, this person had it. Now they're good. So I
Yeah.
think it's definitely important for people to hear that, okay, it's people that did overcome it. Everybody's not dying from it. So I
Yep.
thank you for sharing your story.
Oh, thank you.
And how can someone obtain and get in contact with you for your products and your services?
So if anyone wants to get in contact with me, my email address is uniquelynameme@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. So you can find me there, or um, I'll also post I guess my IG handle on Lejeune's page if anyone wants to get in contact with me. I'm open to trying or taking on new challenges. So yeah, you can find me there. This is all still very new for me. I started an Etsy page in 2018, so I'm kind of still getting used to things and social media and putting myself out there. So, but if you do need to get in contact with me, you can find my information on Lejeune Singleton LLC's page.
And also, her stuff sells fast. So if it's anything that you like and you want to get it, please jump on it because if you blink your eye, it's going to be sold out. So please check it out as soon as possible. And I thank you, Naomi, for joining me today. And thank you for your time.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. Thank you so
No,
much.
no problem. And we will have you back so you can tell us about the next events and other products that you're working on in the near future.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I would love that. Thank you so much, Lejeune.
All right, no problem.